What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about ZBCN, Zebec today. It is the first day of December, and here we are sitting at about $0.0027 with 5 hours and 18 minutes left in the day. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's get into it. Here we are. If we're looking at this from a low to a high, the 382 level did not hold. We did break through it as anticipated, and we are now interacting with the 0.5 and likely going lower. What did you do here? You found support at the 0.5, you went up to the 382 where you found direct resistance. The area that had held you as support, you confirmed it for resistance, and now you're bearishly engulfing that candle there. Likely we will see 0026 to 0025 come to play over the coming days maybe. I do expect that we are going to find support here pretty soon. And you know what's kind of odd? Let's run with this idea here. Let's imagine that we do find support down here. If we were to be in some kind of inverse head and shoulders pattern, it would be slanted, right? By default, by nature, by design here, it would have to be slanted because that high is slanted. Slanted inverse head and shoulders patterns do occur. Right? If we take this low here and we connect the dots down there, we put it right there, that's actually pretty parallel. And again, to me, this low is so close to the head is so pointy, it doesn't really make sense, but it kind of looks like a perfect inverse head and shoulders pattern, other than the fact that it's slanted, but the slant is even parallel, which is perfect in itself, at the golden ratio. So 00261, 00251, something in there is where I think you'll find support. That's my thoughts, genuinely. I think that's where we're going to go. Looking at the 1 hour time frame here, looking at this, you are building a little bit of volume as you're coming down, but not much. The RSI looks bearish, stochastics look bearish, and you guessed it, the MACD is also abhorrent, to say the best. For 4 hour time frame here, also very bearish RSI, bouncing off the oversold zone, then rejecting the 40. That's not a good look, right? It's like if you rejected the overbought zone and you bounce off the 60, that's a good look, typically. Right there, it didn't seem to be that good. You did move up a little bit more, to be fair. The MACD, man, the MACD had perfect bullish divergence, and it just went away. It went away entirely. Stochastics bearish, RSI bearish, MACD bearish, all bearish. Daily time frame bearish on the stochastics, bearish on the MACD, and the RSI is bearish as well. We have lower highs in the price with higher highs in the RSI, hidden bearish divergence. Likely what's going to happen, I want to see here real quick before I speak to this. I was going to say likely we close below this low and then we get some bullish divergence, but that would not agree with my golden ratio retracement idea. Let's say the golden ratio doesn't hold. Let's say you do go below 00251. I don't think you will. I'm pretty confident this is where you'll find support. But let's say you go down to 00239, 0022. At that point, definitely not an inverse head and shoulders to any degree, more of like a higher low. But at that point here, you're closing below this daily low close right there, and you would probably have a higher low in the RSI. That's bullish divergence. So even if the golden ratio doesn't hold you up, there's actually more bullish prospects below as well. So I highly doubt that we go below this low, but we're really in a great area to buy. Again, sometimes it helps. Perspective, it helps, right? If we're in this box, let's call it a box, okay? Here's the top of the box. Here's the low end of the box right here. I mean, in regards to this box, from the low to the high, maybe the high to the low, that actually might be better. Let's take the high to the low. In the context of this box, we are in the bottom quarter, the bottom quadrant. We're in the bottom quadrant. I don't know, the bottom fifth, not even the bottom quarter. The 236, right, that's about a quarter. It's like 25% of the range. Below there, we're like below 20% of this range overall. We're in the bottom 20% of what is the best opportunities to buy, is all I'm trying to say. If you're looking at it throughout this range, this whole range, this is truly a great opportunity to buy. Don't let me stop you. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. You're trying to hit the buy button here. Don't let me stop you. We probably do go lower, but don't let me stop you, because whether you buy here, right here, or you buy here, right here, or you even buy down here, it's all the same whenever we're up here, right? You just draw a circle down there. I bought here. Does it matter if you bought right here or right down here? Who cares? You bought here. It's the same thing over here. I bought here. The most opportunistic moment that we've seen since May. It makes a lot of sense that we're probably going to rally and go higher at some point after this. And again, the same thoughts back here are coming up that we had all the way back here, which is that just because we found the low doesn't mean that we're going to go up to new all-time highs next week. There are going to be highs and higher lows and higher highs and higher lows. There are going to be points of consolidation, and then we'll break out to the upside. Unfortunately, we didn't break out to the upside this time, or last time. But maybe this time, again, we consolidate, we move up. We're at these points we're about to break, and then we rally. And then the real fun happens. But it doesn't. It will be fun. The recovery is always nice as well. Building back faith and hope is fun. But that consolidation that'll happen likely toward the top end of this range, that's when the real fun begins. That's when we start to expand to these 3-4.5 cent targets or higher that we've long awaited now. Seems like an eternity ago. Man, I remember we've come so far with Zebec, man, and my own personal interaction with the community. Back here, I was hated on severely for saying that Zebec would go lower. We weren't even bearish enough. We were calling for the prices originally to go to right about here, and it actually went tremendously lower than that. But now I feel like we're all on the same page, right? Now we're all on the same page. Oh, it's going to go a little bit lower. Okay, that makes sense. You've been tried and tested at this point, Zebecians. You're not just high off the euphoria. Reality has hit you in the face, and you know how this goes. But again, you know how this goes. You are going to move to the upside. Inevitably, you will. This is a very bullish chart in itself. I'm supposed to do. There was something I was supposed to do some research on. I'm so sorry. Let me. For my next Zebec video, I've got something that I want to address. Somebody hit me up in the DMs, and they were asking me if there was any merit to what this one guy is saying. I don't know. He referenced a YouTuber who I'm not aware of, but apparently somebody's saying ZBCN's a scam and that it's going to go to zero. I don't think that's true. I don't think it's true at all. And they're building. I don't think it is. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, I want to do some research. Whoever you are, if you're watching this video, just understand I haven't forgotten about you. It's just been a very busy past couple of days on it. It's been a very busy week, and that's just a bad excuse is all that is. But anyways, 0027 now from a high to a low. The likely target area that we will go to when we break out, I believe, is somewhere between about 3 cents and 4.5 cents. If we don't stop here, it's probably only because we went higher. That's my expectation. I have nothing else to say. I don't want to say anything else. I think I'm done. So hit the like button, subscribe, take care of yourselves, take care of your pets, take care of yourself, right? Take care of yourself, take care of your plants, your water, you know, your I guess water your plants is what I was trying to say, but really take care of yourself. Get some good sleep. If you're out here, if you're watching the charts all the time, if you're up and you're manic and you're panicked and you're emotional, if you're having a bad day, get some good sleep, man. Take care of yourself. Drink some water. And then you can water your plants. Then you can take care of everything else, right? You need to take care of yourself first. These ribbons don't look the friendliest right now, to be fair. We are at a point to find support on the weekly ribbon. The weekly ribbon does look nice. Everything else is just too new to really go off of. So I got nothing else, man. I'm just rambling at this point. Take care. Get some sleep. You know who you are. Take care. Bye.